All right. Shit just felt like randomly working.
Wait, is this on touchdowns and tangents?
Yeah, you got too much of a gurgle on that one.
That's the perfect amount of gurgle.
How the fuck are our levels so high? That should also be a drop. And our sounds are so fucking low.
How about StreamYard?
Fuck StreamYard.
You just say nah, for real. Put it on StreamYard.
Fuck StreamYard.
Fine, I'll do it. Baby, the baby, you do it. Do it. Why does it sound like I'm not even on? There you go. You're almost there. See?
What's up, good people? Live from the Good News Sports Station for the second to last time. It's your favorite football dynamic duo. The only spot for NFL takes and topical tangents. One of the longest running weekly football shows
ever in existence. What's the word I'm looking for?
The most diverse LA football podcast.
In the multiverse. We're not going to cuss for the first 2 minutes. Just in case we can get monetized on YouTube. So nobody, don't swear.
Okay, I can't swear, but YouTube can spread misinformation. Got it. Copy.
And they're still robbing creators. But that's a whole nother story. But speaking of robbing...
our levels are still way too damn high. I don't know what's going on with the feedback.
Speaking of feedback, do we even really get good feedback in our regular lives? It's like God made us the perfect spare of
triggering me.
Of a-holes.
Could have made that joke this whole past hour and a half, but he waited till the seventh time we thought we were on air. Okay, I got it. Don't worry, I got some jokes for your ass too, man.
Hey man, hey man. I would have made a great read option QB. You got to know when to tuck it because that defensive end is coming hard one way or another. You got to know when. All I'm saying is this, man. Shout out to everybody who follows us, listens to us.
TDs_tangents.
Throughout perpetuity.
Our intern and coaching tree.
I'm going to say no. Our human development tree.
Our human development tree. I like that.
Because you know what? We've developed some pretty dope humans. I was looking at some old pictures of all the people who we had as interns. And I'm really happy for those people in their lives and hope that everything's working for them. And the fact that, like, we could bring that together, like, that's a special thing. Like, that's something I don't take lightly, that I truly am grateful for. And not only that, I mean, let's just be realistic. God, like, paired us together as, like, the Avengers of assholery. Like, I'm pretty sure it's been 2 minutes. Like, we're like the Doctor Strange and Iron Man of just assholes.
You literally compared us to, like, my two least favorite superheroes.
I mean, that's how some people see us. We're probably their least favorite podcast, but yet we're not going anywhere, and you have to fuck with our content and respect it, because when we have sources on, it's because they're actual sources.
If we had the resources of Iron Man and Doctor Strange, our podcast would be a lot more successful.
But we have the inverse of that, because we're black. Because we're black and Mexican, like, we have the inverse of that.
So we have
rhythm, dance moves, better taste in food, probably the same amount of stories about
a bunch
being
of
male
shit that ain't worth nothing. But okay, I fuck with it.
I mean, I go with my hands, but I also have a crippling ankle issue, so there's that.
Yeah, man. So it's been a crazy week in the NFL. If you've been keeping up on Twitter and adjacent social media, you've been seeing a lot of stuff around the NFL Combine,
which almost got boycotted by 155 agents. And meanwhile, think about it. Some of these agents.
Meanwhile, we are the true innovators and trailblazers. We've been boycotting the NFL Combine for what, like 10 years now?
Yeah, I said it was slavery from the moment I watched it. Remember they had them in those baggy ass T-shirts, thinking they were gonna run 4.2s.
Yeah,
like
man.
imagine if they were wearing the skin. Like imagine if Maurice Jones-Drew was wearing those skin tight ass spandex that they have now. He probably would have clipped a 4.28, and I think he ran like a 4.34. Like Marshawn Lynch would have probably ran a smooth 4.4 flat. AP definitely would have ran a 4.35.
I feel like more people wear track spikes now too.
Yeah, more people actually like train, whereas cats really just played football and did football training and didn't really train.
Nah, but I'm just talking shit, man, because it's like the Combine's like that cool pool party where you know everything's gonna happen, what's gonna happen there exactly,
and several people will catch STDs.
And you're like, yeah, I'm cool. Like I didn't get invited, but then once you get invited, it's like lit and you're having fun and shit. You make the best of it, but yeah, it's one of those situations. You want an invite, but do you really need to go?
And by the time you get there, you're not really going to want to stay.
Yeah, basically, adjacently. But yeah, man, so other stuff that was happening with the Combine, just from a top-line perspective. I noticed a lot more NFL players, at least this season, I feel like we're kind of engaging with it. I don't know if it's because they're bored or they're getting more like kickbacks from their universities, or like if they're just really like trying to help the younger generation now, or what it is. I feel like it's something to do with like the NIL situation, where it's like, okay, players now want to keep that pipeline a little bit more active because there's more chances for it to pay off in the intermediate term.
I really don't think it's more that. I think it's just people realize you only go to the Combine just so like the world can see you work out, because for some reason people don't want to believe pro day statistics because they say it's not valid. But like, who says the Combine's valid? Because Deshaun Jackson ran a 4.35 at the Combine, and then in real life, we know he has legit 4.2 speed in his prime. He was running like a 4.25. Like, Deshaun is like speeding bullet fast. And even till this day, he's still faster than most players. He don't get caught from behind unless he like backsteps and then fumbles the ball and does something stupid.
Or just drops it at the end line, you know.
He should know better.
I emailed you the link.
I sent it.
All right, well, we're halfway stalling for a guest, friend of the show, who's gonna call in.
For some reason, Skype isn't working again.
Yeah, we had a bunch of technical difficulties, but
hey,
we're here. We're doing our best. We're maintaining, and giving the world the status of the fucking world. That's okay, because whether you're talking about the shit happening in Ukraine or the atrocities happening in fucking the United States of America, there's a lot of reasons to be upset, and we hope that this hour and a half to 2.5 hours, or whenever the fuck Kenny stops talking,
I literally haven't been talking.
At least halfway comedic relief, like 55% comedic relief.
And we're going to put all this NFL Combine stuff in context. For those of you who are fans and are going to spend your money anyway, we got someone on the line. All right. Okay.
What's up, Phil?
The man who just popped up on the screen. No. We gotta properly introduce this brother. Aside from the fact that he and I are in the same multiverse somehow, that's pretty amazing in itself. It was like the Avengers of fat black journalists, like a black journalist in Mobile. Like it was like around Black History Month, which is what made me feel good. But like, just the fact that like we've been talking and interviewing for so long, it feels like forever talking to Phil. And Pete would tell me, because Pete knew him before me, like, man, this dude is like you, but like in the DMV. It makes no sense. Like the level of just shit talkery, like it's quite brilliant. And then I meet him, and then like we actually, I just want to say fuck Alabama barbecue. I have to start that with everything.
I think you left something else out on Phil's title. He's the king of Twitter Spaces, and any other journalists out there trying to do the same thing with your listeners and your fans
a hater
is a copycat.
Or your name starts with a V, or your last name is a C. All I know is this man, Phil Jones, at Phil Jones NFL, man of many words, both written and verbal. All around great dude. And expert Raiders insider / outsider / fair and balanced NFL reporter. Give this man a round of applause. Hit the round of applause.
Sorry, I don't have that page up. My bad.
I guess we're just going to hope that this is the round of applause button.
Let's just hope the sounds work with the way today's going.
Pretty much. Okay, I was in the right one.
Wow.
Hold on. Let's just go. Let's Christian rock for 500. That's a new one. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Okay, that is a new one.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Phil Jones. How you doing, sir?
First off, what happened to the phone? Y'all didn't pay the phone bill, did you?
See what happened with the church's money is we kicked in for the building fund. We don't know what happened.
Hey man, we just
here for another week.
Yeah.
But no,
I was gonna say we just work here, but we don't get paid, so it's not accurate.
I mean, shit. I know that feeling. Shit.
Work is where your efforts are. Work is where you put your efforts.
I mean, damn, man. Shit. I mean, first off, like, damn, the multiverse. I mean, Kenneth, we all know that you're the fucking variant. Okay, you're the variant. I'm not.
I just turned 30. I'm not a variant. It's more like an amalgamation. Like the fact that we exist together means this is like a variant timeline. Like, we're two people who could kill Thanos just on jokes alone.
I mean, you are the what if version of me.
I mean, but isn't Carnage stronger than Venom? So
I'm from East Oakland, so
I mean, I'm from DMV, man. We got bodies everywhere.
And go, man.
We have the Black Panthers, though.
Right? We got bodies in the Anacostia. Bodies in Southeast, all the above.
That haunted ass duplex or townhouse you went to.
Did I tell them the story about this shit?
You said it on Twitter Spaces that I was in, and we weren't even talking about the Raiders. You were just talking about that haunted ass apartment, how 8 dudes killed themselves and all the chicks left.
Bruh. To this day. I'm going to tell anybody this shit right now. If you live in the DMV or you coming out to Maryland and you trying to move or you trying to go to college at University of Maryland, stay your ass on fucking campus. Don't try to move out in those apartments and townhouses off of Hollywood Road. Shit. My dad even looked at me like, you got to be the dumbest motherfucker for even trying to look at a fucking townhouse out there. You say you want to die. You want to be the black guy that's like, dude, we're all going to split up and then, we're going to try to meet back here and then we all end up dead. You're trying to be the black guy that actually dies in the movie, that doesn't have a fighting chance in the movie. You know how dumb as fuck you look?
You could have just stayed home. You could have just pulled a little rail and just hung up the phone.
No, the conversation. Like, the look on my parents' face, it was like, so, it was like the look of disgust and like, and just that foul, like.
The ancestors were mad through them.
Exactly, yes. They were just like.
Wade in the Water was playing in the back of their heads, and they were getting upset. You could just hear like heavy panting and somebody running through like marsh.
I put it like this: if I was African and I had African parents, they would probably be saying, "Are you a fool?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you doing?
Why are you so stupid?
Why are you trying to move into a neighborhood and you got the devil here?
Do you want to make your mother cry?" Why are you such a fool?
Hey, bro. At that moment, when I found that blood stain in that damn clothes, I was like,
I was like, is Annie okay? Is she okay? Is Annie?
Nah, bro.
Annie left?
Nah, you know how this version of Spider-Man was just like, I don't know what to call it, but I'm getting a finger, my tingles. No, my nigga senses were tingling. It was like, you know how like Spider-Man the animated series, like when we had back in the 90s and shit.
His head starts hurting, like, oh shit.
It'd be like all highlighted and shit, like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
There's a bunch of kids who probably had seizures because of that, and they all didn't make it.
I had that moment, bro. It was like, whoa, shit. It just got cold up in there. Something ain't right.
Yeah, like, there's something in the attic.
Like, bro, hold on.
The devil doesn't even come here?
No. Why the fuck is the attic in the closet? Yeah. The attic was supposed to be in the hallway. Why is it in the closet?
That's even worse.
But now I'm trapped in the closet?
Nah, bro.
That closet was probably one of the 9 gateways to hell. So
yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I was like,
yeah, the Google that.
But it's so wild. Like that whole entire road was wild. It stretches all the way out, bruh. And you thought that it ended. It was like, bitch, please, I'm still here. But there's always been some wild ass cases on that entire road. But that house, that must be like a hell house, bruh. I don't know what the fucking happened.
Mythbusters don't go there.
Dog, I was like, I was just like baffled by it. It was just like, I'm gonna listen to this old woman tell me this story because
that old white lady that shit was wild.
Fam,
she told you 8 people died there with a straight face.
Like no. She looked at me like it wasn't like the straight face, like the evil straight face. It was like the concern, like, Negro, let me tell you something. This is the one time I'm gonna say Negro and you need to listen.
Like when you got caught at that sundown town and he was like, what are you doing here? Get your gas, get whatever you want and go.
I mean, I didn't know about the sundown town, brother.
Fam, I live in a sundown town, Hawthorne. You need to, like, I need you to, there's a book about sundown towns, Phil. Are you sure you're not the variant?
Oildale. We didn't heard about, no shit, that ain't even sundown. That's like you died during daylight.
Damn. That's Rosewood?
Oh. Shit. No, that's not even Rosewood, bro. Like, you die in entrance. Like, the stories I've heard of Oildale out there, bruh. When I tell you, I would just be like, note to self,
never
Oildale. Just take the long way. Don't even cut through there. Just take the long way.
Is there a flight? Is there a connecting flight? I'll fly to Mobile and do that shit again before I go to any of those places you've been to.
I am like it was just bad. Like
fucking Trevor Penning sitting in front of me on the plane.
Dog, don't get me started on that fucking plane, man. My plane, don't get me started, bro.
Didn't have a 3-letter organization on there. You were like, just kill him. Take the plane. Take me now.
Damn.
You saw the Derek Carr stat?
Half the plane.
Trevon Diggs has never dropped an interception.
Hey, I was on the plane with the entire group, and another person I can't stand from a certain place, and he thinks he knows everything, but he be half-assing the shit, and he think his shit don't thing. And I really be wondering if he really did serve, but I definitely don't think he did. So I'm not gonna put it all out there, because some people get real sensitive and shit and call me a goddamn bully on Twitter. So I'm not gonna really throw it all out there. But
you just text me that name.
I was on the same flight, and he be dressing like he be wearing blouses and shit. So
Kid Cudi?
Nah, bro. This man, like, when you wear a sweater and shit that you got that from Ross in the women's section, damn well you shouldn't be wearing that sweater.
Wearing the "thank you for being a friend" fucking
no, bro. You wearing a sweater like your man was singing the neighborhood sweater weather to you and holding you.
Wow. The neighborhood sweater weather at the beach? And it was hot mobile. So what? Wow.
Bro, like, you were wearing your wife's, like, fucking clothing when you got there because you guys are the same goddamn size.
Had so some pearls in his back pocket.
I'm just saying, I just had a lot. You see how much I had to get off my chest right there?
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, man. So with that, obviously the news peg of the day is the NFL Combine. The receivers, all the 40 times. What'd you take away from the Combine so far?
QB's throwing.
Little fingers.
Little finger.
Throwing in a hotel lobby.
With gloves on. Kurt Warner was like, I wore big bulky gloves because I had injuries to my hands. He's wearing receiver gloves, which are super jet tight. It's pretty much just like a leather mesh thong for your fingers. A dental dam for your fingers.
I mean, when you rocking about, like you got 8.5-inch hands, damn, those some little ass hands. Well, I measured my hands today.
Teen Titans Go.
Bro, he got Teen Titans Go hands, bro.
I'm not hating on Kenny Pickett, but I wish the media would stop hyping him up and just admitting Malik Wilson is the best QB in this draft class. And then Corral.
Yeah.
Because he's not throwing.
No, like real talk, they really need to. They really need to. Cause I just don't get why everybody's like, well, I don't think Ritter's that good, or I don't think that
Ritter's that good.
Malik Willis is a first rounder. He's a 2-year project. What the fuck?
What quarterback comes out with perfect accuracy? Except maybe Andrew Luck. And Trevor Lawrence.
When I tell you, my friend, the shit I've heard within the past couple hours about who's who and this and that, I'm like, I just wish some of you guys just shut the hell up and just let these guys do what they need to do. I just want to slap some of them.
Carson Strong had it pretty straight to the point. Like, we're getting a lot of unnecessary crap for no reason.
For no reason. No reason.
They're not Blaine Gabbert's in this class.
They wanted to, like, just go on and say that the whole quarterback class is just hot shit, that, maybe only one of them will be a good quarterback out of the bunch. And wait, you see how that 2014 class look right now. And again,
pick a class.
I'm going to just say this. Like I told you, Ritter, 4th round pick, but since he ran a 4.49, I'm going to say 2nd round pick. I could even see him, Detroit, taking a chance on him now, knowing that he runs like a 4.49, and he has a big arm. He's actually a better passer than Dak Prescott was coming out of college, and he's faster than Dak. Like, people comparing him to Mariota. Mariota never had to play against Alabama's defense. Even though he did shred Oregon's defense. Not Oregon's. Oregon shredded Florida State. He killed Jameis 1-on-1. But
yeah,
it's all like Tennessee isn't a franchise conducive to quarterbacks being successful long term. Steve McNair flamed out because he didn't have help, and then eventually he got pushed out. Vince Young, we saw that. Like, when Tennessee gets top flight QB talent, they usually fuck it up as an organization repeatedly. I think that's the narrative that people don't want to tell either. Because, like, Ritter in the right situation, let's say Pittsburgh, I think is enough. Because you got to look at the defenses they're going against. Do you want a Malik Willis with elite John Elway, Dan Marino type arm velocity and Michael Vick type speed? And he's proven he can play from the pocket, but the only knock against him is that he played at Liberty, so he elevated a whole program on his back. He can't be much worse than Joe Flacco was coming out of Delaware.
I ain't saying about Joe Flacco. It was just like, this man just... Joe Flacco had his moment. It was good, and then it just, he just went down the toilet, It happens. But...
Had a hell of a moment, though. Even though Jacoby Jones should have won that MVP.
He got robbed. He should have. It is no question about it. I mean, because everything that he did was fucking fantastic. But at the end of the day, everybody was like, well, yeah, go on and give it to the guy that's, finally
playing right.
Quarterback, yeah, you know what I mean? Okay.
Pretty much.
But seriously,
and Howe's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think Pickett is like honestly the bottom of the rung. Howe is not afraid to run. Even though Kenny Pickett ran a 4.67, which is pretty much around the same 40 times as Derek Carr, but he's not afraid to run. That's what scares me about Kenny Pickett. Because the Raiders just might fall in love with him. And you don't have to worry about 8.5-inch hands when you play in a dome. There's no wind.
Little fingers. You know what's bad?
You can't pit salt.
I know, like I told you, I know Trey Watson, Christian Watson's brother.
4.28, 4.31 today.
And I was he put a I'm not even gonna say it out loud. I ain't trying to get that.
Do it. Nobody's canceling us, bro.
Hey, bro, he put out a tweet. He was like, "Yo, somebody needs to." He said, "Somebody need to get Somebody need to get my brother a new, and he need a new. Somebody need to throw the ball to my brother. Somebody else."
Thank you. Some underthrows. A lack of cushion.
Yo, I was like,
Kellen Moore got more velocity.
Bruh, I was just like,
anticipation.
Well, yeah, get somebody else to throw that ball.
Everybody was like, let Malik throw it.
Where could you see Willis landing? Like, best fit, best case scenario for him?
So, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Pittsburgh. I think with how his mindset, his maturity level, mentality, he would be a good option, especially under Matt Canada's offense.
Does he have time?
Because that O-line is kind of trash.
I think he'll have time under that O-line. But then again...
But I mean the bridge QB too, because who's going to be their bridge guy?
Haskins.
Because I swear, you go with fucking...
Mason Rudolph.
Duh.
Mason Clandoff. My bad. Mason Clandoff.
Oh, you mean this clan?
I don't have a hoodie on, but you get it.
Willis could work out, or because I don't,
Ritter.
Here's the thing: Washington picks at 11, and
they shouldn't be allowed any more black QBs.
Yeah,
a
they're
lot
gonna
of
fuck
folks
it up.
in Washington, the strong chatter has been they want a veteran quarterback. I mean, you've heard that we like Malik Willis, but they're in their situation. If you really look at it, they need someone that's like, hey, he's good. He's not the greatest, but he's good.
Derek Carr.
So Derek Carr or Matt Ryan or Kirk Cousins?
Matt Ryan got $48 million coming to him.
Ain't nobody picking up that damn contract.
The Falcons might.
Now, again, you heard, and we can say Mac, we can say Garoppolo, you could say maybe Carr, but here's the thing: me saying Carr, but then you also heard McDaniel saying, "Hey, he's going to be our quarterback starting week 1." But the one thing you did not hear was this:
the whole season.
And John Gruden said Khalil Mack was going to start week 1, so I don't put any stock in that.
I mean, yeah, but I think they look invested in Derek Carr for just this year. But you didn't hear anything about an extension. When he was asked.
So are you reporting that there's not going to be an extension, or are you speculating?
When have I speculated?
This man don't speculate.
All right, just so we're clear.
Now I will say this: if he does get his extension, it sounds like it's gonna be the shit that was offered to him a while ago.
Yeah, so
the same shit that was offered back in 2020 and 2021. 35 mil.
Which is fair.
Get the fuck out of my face.
And you don't deserve 35. Because me and Pete argued about this all last week on the last show. How much is a Derek Carr touchdown worth? And I'm like, shit.
And look,
probably
I said
$800 in EBT.
Let me put it. This is exactly what I posed to Kenny. Right. In another universe.
Know this one.
Henry Ruggs plays those last 8 games. How many more touchdowns does Derek Carr have? And how many more wins do the Raiders have? 1, 2?
1.5.
Maybe another 5 touchdowns? 1, 2 wins, 5 touchdowns. That's what I said. That's basically what we kind of came to agreement on.
So I'm going to say this. If Derek Carr had Kirk Cousins numbers,
which is, thank you.
If he had those numbers, and I can pull this up real quick.
I mean, but he doesn't have Adam Thielen or Stephon Diggs or Justin Jefferson.
Wait for it.
He threw about 4,200 yards, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. If he had put similar numbers up like that, shit, you know what? I even want to see Kirk Cousins rushing yards and shit. We're going to add that for fun.
And rushing touchdowns. Because he stole a couple from Dalvin Cook.
Let's add that in. Shit. He had 29 rushes, 115 yards, 1 touchdown. Shit. Motherfucker was averaging about 4 yards a carry. I put it as this. If he had numbers like that, Derek Carr could be looking at something about like 40 or maybe 41 mil, something like that for an extension. And possibly a no trade clause. But when's the last time Derek Carr had 30 touchdowns?
The year he got injured.
Year before. Hold up.
Yeah, 32 the year he got hurt, right?
I got it right here.
2016?
Here we go. Hold up. There we go. Nope. You know the last time he had 32 touchdowns, ladies and gentlemen?
College?
Bruh. 2015.
Damn.
I'm gonna try to think about that loud and clear.
It's 2022. Goddamn.
Now 2016, it was perfection. It was
And a lot of luck. A lot of luck.
It was like 28 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. 2020, and this is what got me with 2020. When he was on that roll, but again, he hit that downslide because he had 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. I was just like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, you had everything in front of you. It seems like, and that's what gets me frustrated with him. Those 3 years under Gruden, 4 years, 2018, I'm going to be real. I don't even count that. Don't even count at all.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was a teardown.
2019, 2020, and 2021, they're all about the same.
Yeah.
His decline is in the second half of the season.
Yep.
Put together all the second half numbers and see what you get. It's not good. It's not even. It's underperforming, in my opinion. And if anybody wants to say any quarterback has dealt with that shit, you're smoking crystal meth.
Okay? Yeah, I've seen it since even that 2017 year when he was throwing those ducks in Philly. And I was like,
don't bring that up, man. That was
Angry Birds,
and we were all just
bro. That was so gut wrenching,
and we were all just holding our fingers, hoping for a tie and a win to stay in the playoffs. And every week,
no. Let me tell you something, Pete. You know how gut wrenching that was watching that fucking Philly game.
Worse than the Chiefs blowout.
Bro,
that Philly game was worse, bro. Because we had hope. We had hope.
Logo gate.
Listen. I don't think you understand. I'm on the fucking East Coast, and what's worse, I had a fucking Tinder date. She was a fucking Phillies fan. And she was just rubbing this shit in my face to the point where I was like,
Phil fucking flipped the table on his first day. Set your feet.
No, bruh.
She, even for a Philly fan, she's like, hate sex is off the table.
God damn. Set your feet. Stop calling the screen on 3rd and 13.
Bruh, she was like,
just throw a fade downfield, I swear.
Like, what the fuck is your quarterback doing? Your quarterback is trash. He throws like a pussy.
I was know.
Like,
the other thing with him is the cold weather.
She might have been a keeper.
She says, I hope your dick game is not as bad as your fucking quarterback. And I was like, first off, that was the moment I had like a stink meter, like being possessed by stink meter moment. I had a what did you say? I was just like, who the fuck are you?
You're an Eagles fan. That was before they even won the championship. So you're like, you ain't even got a ring.
Who the fuck is Carson Wentz?
Bro, I was like, listen here, you miserable fuck. I fucking went off on her and she was like, oh, you sensitive. I said, I ain't sensitive. I'm just saying, we watching this fucking game. I already know how this outcome is turning out. But you adding on the insult, this shit does
don't ever slam.
I would have just said you ran off both AIs and just left.
You ran off both AIs. God damn. You even retired number 3 yet? Have the Sixers retired number 3 yet?
Is Ryan Howard still on the Phillies?
That's fucked up. That's too soon. That's one of our great black heroes. You don't slander Ryan Howard.
Yeah, I'm slandering the Phillies though.
What's the other dude's name? Jimmy Rollins? You could slander Jimmy Rollins a little bit.
Oh, it was so bad. And then it was like, it was even worse. Because, it got worse.
What, she criticizes your dick game and that had nothing to do with the conversation?
Oh, that she shut up after that one.
Yeah.
That got taken care of real quick.
Yeah, you gotta Ike Turner that.
Wow.
No.
I mean,
Wow.
it was multiple scenes in movie.
Hey, Phil is legal.
You ain't gotta slap. I mean,
Hold on.
I didn't say slap her. I just said reset the line of scrimmage.
Listen here, I didn't have to Lawrence Fishburne portraying I turn a look at her ass.
All it takes is a look.
Spider 2 wide banana. Spider 2 wide banana, that took care of everything.
Mad vision on the fullback.
Nah, bro. It was just it got worse because it was just like
she wasn't gonna stop.
No, bro. She was a Penguins fan. I was a Caps fan.
Oh,
it was just going bad, bro. It was going bad down the drain. And I finally got the last laugh on that shit. I was like, bitch, you fucking piece of shit, fucking Penguins. Fuck them.
Sidney Crosby got a concussion right now.
Bro,
I mean, but at that point, y'all probably would have ended up having, like, if it did end well, y'all would end up with kids and shit, because that amount of hatred and just venom usually ends up somehow creating a baby.
Oh, my gosh, bro. It was, no. I think somebody would have died before that.
In a movie, like in real life, Philly, DMV, that's already like Crips and Blood territory.
Fam.
Philly and Maryland.
Fam, she tried to disrespect Go-Go, and then she tried to disrespect
See, that's why I said Ike Turner energy. You can't do that.
Fam, I said the fucking 76ers would never win a championship. Go fucking suffer like Embiid, bitch. That last time I saw her ass, bro. I mean, like,
you split the check? I need to know.
Like, bro, like you thought like most guys you want to like try to find a girl that likes sports. But I got like the diehard chick that loves sports, and I was like, it sounded good, but like she had like Philly all in her soul, blood, energy. Like she was like she had all the fucking sins of Philly, the sins of the fathers, all that shit in her. She had the fucking.
She loves the Rocky statue, even though Bernard Hopkins doesn't have a statue, and every other black fighter from Philly doesn't have a statue.
Bruh.
But Rocky got a statue. Sylvester Stallone has a statue.
She said, "You show respect to fucking."
I would have said, "Go listen to fucking Meek Mill." Left.
I said, "You don't even listen to the Roots,
bruh." Every fucking time I got in her car, Meek Mill's being played. I said, "What the fuck is this trash?"
What daycare center is she going to go shoot up? What inner city youth is she about to go kill? Jesus. You can't listen to Meek Mill consciously and make smart decisions with your life. He didn't make smart decisions with his life.
You ain't got the Roots on up in here.
Radio Days. Give me a Black Thought cipher or something.
Bro, I was like, look, I was playing. So she was in my car one time. I was playing
the Cassidy shit go.
Quest. Nah, what got me? She was disrespecting a Tribe Called Quest. No,
Ike Turner energy.
No. You don't.
Or Meek Mill.
Can I kick it? No, you can't, bitch.
You did not catch my heart for the evening, bitch.
I'm a studio conveyor.
All right, man.
Kick the fuck out of one.
But so to get off the tangent, like what receivers from the Combine DC kind of fitting in with the Raiders?
Hold on one second. But before we got to wrap up this Derek Carr shit.
Give me Calvin Austin the third.
I respect it. Even though he's 5'7". But I just want to say this. Touchdowns from Carr are not worth $1 million. Because he's not productive and he had 23 turnovers to 23 touchdowns or something like that. Like a touchdown for him is maybe like $500K.
I put it like this, bro. You know how they do those like Make-A-Wish foundations and shit? And they said if Derek Carr gets 30 touchdowns or more, this will save the damn orphanage. I don't think that shit happening, bro.
Damn.
So even with Henry Ruggs, you don't think he gets over 30.
Bro, this motherfucker had Henry Ruggs in 2020, bro. Shit. If you didn't do it then, you wasn't going to do it now.
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know because Ruggs did get a lot better.
No, he threw him the ball.
He got better though. He refined his craft a lot from year 1 to year 2.
Threw him the ball.
You know what's funny, bro? I don't even really think it was that much with Ruggs. It was just, bro, because we still had a lot of overthrown.
Yeah, you're right. He was open in 2020 a lot too. Just
and in 2021 too, it was a lot of overthrown shit. Or this motherfucker didn't look. The first game of the fucking season, Ruggs is running by him fucking self. I mean, he's running by him fucking self, wide open,
outrunning his bad future decisions.
Dude, I was sitting field level, and Jesus saw that shit.
He outran his own future to come back to warn himself. Never mind. But you get it. Henry Ruggs, this might have been a variant. The real Henry Ruggs is still running free open downfield somewhere, wondering if Derek Carr's ever going to throw him the ball. The variant is in prison right now. The real Henry Ruggs is still running.
Stop.
Like fucking Cliff Branch down the sideline. Except Cliff Branch would have got the ball.
Stop.
Damn, the Coliseum is just ghosts of Raiders receivers running open.
Yeah.
Ghost in the post.
Man, I just can't sit up here and say Carr's worth this amount of money when I could just start over with a young QB on a rookie contract, which would give McDaniels like 5 years to fuck up, and then a whole roster to load up with and bet it on this QB. And if I'm wrong at the end of 5 years, Derek Carr's career gonna be over. It ain't gonna fucking matter then. But you didn't pay $40 million.
Here's the thing. Nobody wants. If you're a rookie, you're coming in as a new head coach, new organization and shit. You don't want to go in and don't have like a veteran quarterback. And I get it. That's why I wasn't tripping. I'm not tripping about Derek Carr right now. But this whole shit of, well, brother, I'm just gonna say I need me Devontae Adams, and I can get our team to the Super Bowl. I promise you. I promise you.
Thank you.
No, stop promising shit.
Please tell Pete that's not financially possible to have Derek Carr and Devontae Adams when you got to pay Hunter Renfrow.
I'm gonna say this like I said before on the space. Everything I said on Unfiltered Truth. You trying to throw all your fucking ducks into getting Devontae Adams. You're in fucking La La Land. You're smoking meth to the fullest. You're smoking the shit that fucked up Wanda on fucking Snowfall. I'm going to tell you this shit. You have to be the dumbest motherfucker around to be believing that we're gonna get Devontae Adams. We got to get Devontae Adams. Because you saw a fucking tweet. You saw a conversation and shit. On this shit. You got to be the dumbest, uneducated fucker in mankind to believe in this shit. I'm so sorry that I'm so cruel to you guys. But the thing of it is, I'm so sick of fucking hearing and seeing this shit that you guys try to turn this into fucking factual news. And it's a fucking fallacy. This shit is so goddamn idiotic. I feel like grabbing baby powder and slapping the shit out of how many motherfuckers that believed in this shit and the motherfuckers that ran with this shit as it being plausible.
It's stupider.
I've never thought it was plausible, but that hasn't stopped me from wanting it to happen. I think especially
look, take your
especially if we're gonna go with Carr. Like if you're gonna go with Carr,
you're not winning 10 games next year, right?
No, take your ass in the room, turn fucking Madden on, and go on and add them on there and call it a fucking day. Because this shit ain't happening. Aaron Rodgers said, I'm getting my boy back, and that's how we going to ride. I'm willing to take the short-term contract. We done freed up cap space. We're going to make Green Bay, they going to make sure this motherfucker's locked in. They going to throw the fucking franchise tag on him. We're not fucking going to overpay for a 30-year-old fucking wide receiver.
Oh, because we've never done that before.
I mean, honestly, this would be stupider than Star-Lord at a fucking daddy-daughter dance.
Ooh.
Wow.
It would be a very terrible decision.
No.
He's showing up looking at Sadie Hawkins and it's a daddy-daughter dance.
Hold on, you said it right. Star-Lord. Grabbing throwing all your ducks in the bag for Devontae Adams is like how Star-Lord fucked up the whole let's go on and trap Thanos and take the Infinity Gauntlet, but your dumb ass is going to slap the shit out of him.
Technically, Spider-Man got it off before he hit him.
Bruh.
And then that fucked it up.
This motherfucker say, I'm just going to pistol whip him. You stupid motherfucker.
I don't know why Mandis didn't just say coma. Or how about this? Instant brain death. Or I don't know, aneurysm. The bitch got power. The bitch can control any emotion. She says sleep. I don't want him to wake up. Aneurysm.
You know that motherfucker don't sleep either.
Brain stem explosion. Hemorrhage.
Bruh, but that's what got me. The motherfucker
seizure.
He don't sleep. Thanos don't sleep. That's why I was like, why the fuck did you get this motherfucker saying sleep? Really?
There's so much wrong with, like, aside from Spider-Man being just having no real male leadership, just a lot of mistakes were made. But that's what when it comes to the Raiders, I look at that. It's like one player is not going to fix this organization. And Devontae Adams, if people think Devontae Adams and Derek Carr being on the same team is going to be so great, put Devontae Adams on the Raiders team against the Bengals. Do they beat anybody else in the playoffs besides maybe Cincinnati? Fuck no. So therefore, especially when you got all these first-round picks with fifth-year options coming up, which I would totally trade Josh Jacobs for Saquon Barkley in a heartbeat.
That's not happening.
That could happen.
They want first-round picks. That's not happening.
They were both first-round picks, and one has had a better career than the other one.
Jacobs was a much lower first-round pick than Saquon.
And Jacobs has more production than Saquon.
That's not going to happen, bro.
Shit. They can have Clelin Ferrell, too.
Look, I'm going to tell you this.
That probably makes the deal worse.
Let me tell you this. Josh Jacobs will be getting his fifth-year option.
That's what, $6 million?
9
million?
10.
But that's what I'm saying. Who wants him for $10 million? Man, you don't give me fucking Bayless Jones.
Hold on. After the shit show he had in the beginning, he bounced back. Because let's be real, bro.
But $10 million bounce back?
He's had 2,000-yard season. I think he had about what 8. You think he was about what?
Forgettable seasons.
He was 100. He was 175,000. 175 yards.
Can't catch,
and he can't stay available.
Can't really catch.
Some of that I looked at that ball placement too.
His replacement is in the
Mm.
draft. Pierce. We saw him. We saw him live, bro. Wait till the running backs run 40s tomorrow.
I don't have his medical history in front of me, but
he went to Alabama.
His shoulders get hurt a lot.
His knees too. He's a running back from Alabama. Pierce out of Florida is right there. Better catcher, better blocker, better prospect.
But to Kenny's point, there's your $20 million. Josh Jacobs and Clelin Ferrell.
Oh, Jonathan Abrams. Did you forget?
There's your $20 million for Devontae. And that doesn't even
$40 million.
That doesn't even hurt you. You can find a Josh Jacobs in the draft.
$40 million plus Jonathan Abrams and Derek Carr. That's about $60 million. And I mean light. That's more like $75-80 million.
Look, I'm
See how it gets worse? Cold Miller too.
Cole Miller's cool though.
By the way,
he's not overpaid.
Brandon Parker's a bust. I need y'all to verbally say that now.
He's a draft. He's in the free agency.
Exactly. Harrison Phillips is still on the Bills playing like a Pro Bowler.
Bro, I've been telling you this. The Raiders don't develop players
or third rounders.
Brandon Parker's going to go.
Fred Warner is an all pro linebacker right now.
Hold on.
Brandon Parker's going to go start for the Jaguars next year.
We're going to start for the fucking Jets and make a Pro Bowl. PFF's going to love him. I said it. Don't worry. Ring of Honor is owned by AEW now, and AEW got their money to put on their first pay-per-view from fucking Ring of Honor, and now Ring of Honor is owned by them. And PFF likes Brandon Parker on the Jets as a right guard. There, I said it.
He might go to Carolina, closer to home.
I've been saying Brandon Parker should have played guard.
I would have never drafted his ass.
I don't know why they never tried him at guard.
fell for that HBC.
I mean,
draft
that's
HBC
a 6 foot. What's it? 6'8"?
6'6", 320 of nothing.
He's 6'7", 6'7".
He's 6'7"? That's even worse.
But he can move.
Yeah, but he just
yeah, he's not the hands. Yeah.
Now I wouldn't mind having bringing in Joseph Noteboom.
I want Brandon Sheriff.
Right tackle.
Yeah,
I want Brandon.
I know from TCU.
I know
everybody's saying like, who's bringing Morgan Moses? I'm like, look,
James
Daniels. Yes, they're going to retain him.
Yeah,
they want to make sure that O line is solidified. They're going to end up grabbing one of their first round picks. Is going to be O lineman,
but he's been plateaued.
I mean, but he's serviceable, and
he's not bad. He's just plateaued. I wouldn't give him a lot of money.
I would.
James Daniels.
Who?
James Daniels for the Bears, who's actually a pretty good player.
Yeah,
came out of Iowa. Athletic too. You put him at the right guard or center because I'm not sold on Andre James, and then you just save the dude who's going to be a bust in 2 years. Out of Alabama, Alex Leatherwood.
Hey yo, they're gonna move him. They're gonna move him to left guard, bro.
And he still won't be shit, but
he's gonna get moved to left guard.
That's a good spot for him.
It's the only spot left for him.
Yeah. You know, it'd be the worst possible.
Shout out to John Simpson.
You know, be the
shout out to Rodney Hudson. I miss him.
Rodney retire. I think Rodney gonna retire. Shit,
he's still good. He's still elite.
But I tell you this, be the worst possible draft pickup for O lineman. End up getting Daniel Falele.
I would cry. I would just turn my phone off for a week.
Hey, bro, have you seen me jump from the balcony at the Bellagio and doing a draft? You knew why.
I know why. With a Cincinnati jersey on, a Bearcats jersey.
They be like, bro, what the Phil just do?
He gave up less ground than Daniel Falele did? Bro, he got put on his ass in Mobile. It was not good.
Robinson keeps asking me, he can drop weight.
I asked him that question on Wax. He said, yes. I said, how hard is it going from the 400s and dropping all that weight and then still being like 370? He's like, yeah, I can get down to probably like 350, but it's hard and it changes your... Because he's tall, but he's just tall and lean in the middle.
That's what I'm saying.
So he's like a flat back. He's like, there's nothing... You're not transforming his body like Evan Neal.
Bro, it's like his body... It's like body fat is so fucking low. It's like, dog, I'm like...
People can run through his stomach. Or under him. So
he's like literally big boned.
He's six... No.
He's big boned.
Huge boned.
He's calcified...
Huge boned.
He's calcified skin. Remember in Dogma when that dude gets hit with God's golf club, the demon, and he dies? He's like, you gotta kill him you gotta strike him with the holy instrument. God's golf clubs, a 9-iron. Boom! Punctured a hole in the demon, killed him. But like, Falele, there's just so much better tackles and guards. And those guards, they need to get a guard in free agency, bro. Like, if you can draft a tackle and get a veteran guard next to him, that's almost as important as a veteran QB.
Or you could just not miss on your middle round guards. That's also an option.
I mean, nah, because
he's going to go to Houston.
Because what we're about to do, wait, Sheriff is going to Houston?
No.
Daniels? James Daniels?
Falele.
Falele would go to Houston. Hopefully not mine. He would have to go somewhere where, like, look, we just need you really, but just be in the way. Honestly, I think he could go to New England. And Trent Brown leaves or goes to left tackle, and then they bump somebody down.
Trent Brown ends up going back to Las Vegas. He'll be on a nice strict diet. They said, "Look, we'll give you the vegan buffet, but you can't get that strip club buffet again."
I mean, how much vegan ice cream?
I don't think he's coming back.
How much vegan cheese pizza with mushroom and spinach? How much because I used to work at a vegan deli. How many vegan cookies can he eat? How much
hold on, time out.
Cauliflower.
No. Hold on, no. You used to work in a vegan deli?
Yes, bro. In Santa Monica. A co-op. Yes, bro. I had to make pizza with fucking banana chips and like pineapple on it.
That's like going into a soul food spot and buying soul food from Chelsea. Like a white ass UCLA blonde girl selling you soul food.
She said the greens are my favorite.
That's Kenny. The vegan pizza is my favorite.
There ain't no salt. There ain't not even a dab of vinegar in that bitch.
I gotta sneak and throw salt on that shit. Like motherfucker. I gotta hit him with that.
I say, where the bacon grease? You gotta have some bacon grease up in that bitch, bro.
Nah, you gotta throw in some pasta sauce on the side.
I shoot you.
Vegan. This dude had me make broccoli on a pizza with pineapple. I wanted to call the police. I looked at his son and was like, "This boy's in danger." Yo, black man or with fucking goat cheese and I'm just.
Wear some tight ass pants and some flip flops.
No, he was looking like a poor man's fucking Lenny Kravitz. Like if Lenny Kravitz like had his life together was never wore like see through tear off leather pants. He looked like a black lesbian in the 90s. He was dressed like Francine from In Living Color.
Wow.
Or Max. I think that was her name. The one with the dreads. But he had like a perm out. It was weird.
He said, "You look like
a black lesbian from the 90s who definitely was trying to get on In Living Color. Could pass for Kim Fields if he was a little bit lighter."
Did you mean In Living Single?
Yeah, Living Single, my bad. Yeah, exactly that. With the dreads, the lawyer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But
she was a lesbian.
She damn near gave off the vibe. Like, looking back, you're like, was she just a lesbian?
I mean, like, you look at it now, you would think.
Like, you hated men for no reason.
I mean, she was like on her independent thing, and then
how'd that work out?
Well,
cancellation before syndication.
Shut the fuck.
Damn, I know she was mad. She's like, that's how the show goes off, and Friends, which isn't even funny.
Yo, I swear, I used to hate
Friends ain't funny.
Wait, hold on.
We're not gonna sit up here and say Friends is funny.
No.
Wait, hold on. This shit just came across the wire right now.
Because we're gonna get to receivers next.
The Lakers got smacked by the Clippers. Holy shit!
What else is new?
They got ran by 40 in one quarter. Holy shit!
And y'all still got no rings. Shut the fuck up. That's not even.
And
close.
LeBron played. That's
LeBron
sad,
needs
bro.
to get traded to the Magic so we can get all their picks and young talent.
That's pathetic.
LeBron needs to get traded to the Magic so we can break all Shaq's scoring records.
Dog, you lost by 30.
Nobody wants LeBron in LA anymore.
3 top 75 players.
Stop telling me that bullshit.
Versus Marcus Morris, bro.
I don't want to hear that top 75
and Reggie
shit.
Jackson.
Not even prime
Reggie Jackson and Marcus Morris ran 3 top 75 players out of the gym.
Is Paul George playing?
Holy shit.
Paul George wasn't playing?
Paul George hasn't played since December, fool.
Fuck, I thought one of them was back.
None of them.
That's embarrassing. Yeah, the Lakers should be a lottery team, but they're not. Bottom line is they need to trade LeBron to Orlando so him and Bronny can go play together.
Dog, I'm just done with them. I'm just done. I'm so done.
We could have had the team of like Avenger light skinned niggas. We would have had Brandon what's his face for the Pelicans, and Pelicans just waxed him. We would have had him. We would have had Zach LaVine because he would have came as a free agent, or we could have got him. We could have matched his offer sheet. They had Lonzo. They had Josh Hart. They had Larry Nance. Like all the dudes they drafted, if you put them on one team, they're all nice now. Like if you really look, Brandon, what's his last name? Great, I forget. I keep forgetting his last name. out of Duke, Brandon. Not. I don't want to say Jennings because it's not. That's
Ingram.
Not, Ingram. There we go. Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Zach Levine because he's would have been available.
I get it, bro. We don't pay you for your basketball taste.
No, it's just like anybody but LeBron because you know he can't play with young talent. Like I put it out there. I just said I hope they either trade him to Orlando to get picks and players, or they trade him to the Knicks with what they can send Russell Westbrook to. Trade both of them to the Knicks and give me R.J. Barrett and whoever else LeBron don't want to play with.
Bro, I don't want LeBron anymore. I don't care what anybody said. They said this ain't it.
Keep him on the Knicks. Take him to the Knicks.
I made a tweet a long time ago. Unpopular opinion. LeBron James is the problem with this fucking team.
He's a cancer. Is he a team killer? He's not a coach killer. He's a team killer.
I think I was fighting. No, you know what? You know what's wild? I didn't even have to fight off the bronzexuals.
It was like they knew that was their one and only. Oh shit!
They were like at that moment, at that time when I tweeted, they were like, "Fuck, he did have damn, we couldn't." Fuck, they was. You know what's bad? During that time when I did that shit, this is about when they had like Ball finally got his shooting down. Yeah. It was when they had Ingram, they had Randall,
Josh Hart.
Everybody was on their shit, and they were fucking.
Kuzma.
It was fucking on. They were beating the shit out of the fuck. It was when they lost two of the players that game. They were beating the fuck out of the Rockets. The Rockets had no answers. You ain't had to do LeBron, none of that shit. We were fucking their ass up, and then Ball got hurt, and then I was like, what the fuck?
Truly and then sad. When Bron came, he fucked up all the energy for them. A lot of them, they
killed off the whole just spirit level of all that young talent. Oh, instead of lifting them up to your level, you shitted on them.
Well, it's like I get it. Nobody was a king, but they were serving as kings, and now this king comes, and what? These dudes are supposed to go back to princes? Like, shit don't work that way.
They only won like one extra game with LeBron being there.
I'm gonna be real.
It only was like one or two. They didn't start winning more games until AD showed up.
They didn't make the playoffs. Yeah,
exactly. So that's
when Magic was like, "I ain't gonna be here,"
because LeBron didn't really add much to this team. He just said, "I don't like playing with young dudes, so I'm gonna just kill that off."
That's the problem. Man.
I'll bring Melo back, but I'm not bringing LeBron back. But anyway,
look, watch miraculously, fucking AD rise out of the wheelchair like, "Oh, I'm good."
Bro, he
AD should have won that Finals MVP. He should have won. He low key should have won League MVP that year too, the bubble year. He was on pace.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's like
he's a small forward / power forward. He's not a center.
The players they have right now, like Malik Monk, Gordon.
They're auditioning for bigger contracts with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Those guys are meant to play around Davis instead of LeBron.
And LeBron just says, "Give me the ball," and I'll act like I'm Kobe and can fucking shoot from a high clip, and you don't. You take the most shots. That's why.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this in my chest. LeBron was the one that wanted. Who was that fucking clown that had him in that fucking lineup when we were supposed to have fucking Trevor Ariza and what's the bum that we got from Golden State?
Which one?
Ellington? No.
Nah. One that was like he gets 0-0-0 and be out there for like 30 fucking minutes.
I don't know. I was about to say Tony Snell for some reason.
Rondo?
Rondo nice. Rondo definitely gonna be a coach.
Rondo at least get you like 5 points and knock the shit out of you.
Yeah, Rondo will bitch slap the opposing team's best player, especially if it's Chris Paul, and remind you that's how you're supposed to be.
I'm talking about he used
Stanley
to be a Laker.
Oh, Bazemore. That's who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Who?
Bazemore.
Just because he won 3 rings in 4 years, or 2 rings in 3 years. No, didn't he win a ring with Toronto too? It was like some dude who won like 3 rings 3 years in a row.
Yeah,
might have been him.
I think that was him.
But yeah, speaking of the opposite of all the sadness, and we were obviously, we just got through talking about Carr and him having, or Pete saying, lack of explosive weapons, and there's no way in my opinion, there's no way Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfrow and Darren Waller can coexist on the same team, because Devontae has to get most of those catches. Renfrow is underneath guy who Carr throws it to because he's scared.
I mean, do we even want Waller that much longer?
Is Waller you gonna turn Waller into a receiver at this point?
How much time does Waller have as a top 3 tight end?
Waller could go.
I put it like this. Hunter safe, Waller safe.
So you think Waller will be there for more than 2 seasons? So you think he's already for life? He's in.
Just know he's safe.
So if he's safe and Edwards is fringe, and Zay Jones honestly could just go wherever, I don't care. And we see what happened with the wide receiver group today. And me and you were in Mobile, and I was in Pasadena for the NFLPA Bowl, and Pete was in Vegas for the East West Shrine. We see all these receivers. Now, personally, I didn't see Alex Pierce do shit in Mobile, but him running a 4.33 was kind of shocking to me.
Yeah.
Is he? I thought he was white, but I guess he's mixed. I don't know. I was like, wait. I don't know. It kind of threw me off. I was like, you like the Zach LaVine black, or are you like, are you Andy Isabella white, and you just ran a 4.33 and shocked everybody? Because I didn't see that against Alabama. But if you look at all the receivers because for me, the 40 just confirms it. Like, it confirms some things for me. Like, we saw Austin the third. He was voted receiver of the week at the Senior Bowl. And he runs a 4.32, and you're like, okay. His stock just rose. Do you feel like the Raiders should draft 2 receivers in this draft class to help give the Raiders speed across the board and eliminate that argument that they don't have deep threats?
And this is why I also say, like, even though the hype, you got that hype with Calvin Austin the third.
Elijah Moore's short, and he was killing it for the Jets.
Still a deep threat.
They say Jordan Phillips is a Patriots guy.
The UCLA dude? Yeah. Kyle Phillips? Yeah.
Kyle Phillips, yeah.
Yeah.
4.5, 4.53. Perfect for him.
And I'm just gonna say this. We could also look at hold on, I'm pull this up real quick.
Because Velus Jones ran a 4.32 out of Tennessee by way of USC. And I was like, are you a receiver or a running back? Are you Cordell Patterson, or are you aiming to be an elite receiver? He's like, I'm a playmaker. I was like, all right. With Josh McDaniels, he likes guys who can do multiple things. They had Troy Brown now.
Well, you said
Velus Jones Jr.
Velus Jones Jr. Then you also got to look at
he's
Hayward. Bruh.
The fullback. That's what I'm saying. I don't really.
Yeah, it's much. Look, I'm gonna be real.
He looks like a good prospect.
He's basically a Marcel Reese 2.0.
Nowhere near as fast, but close enough.
I mean, because if you can mix him up all over the place, as long as he can catch the ball, hold on to the ball, you can use him for blocking leverage, and you know that he can also run the ball as a running back.
4.7.
I see a lot of value in that. I mean, it's not like, something crazy like out of pocket. Yeah, we're looking first round, second round, but he's definitely going to be there for you for the 4th and 5th round.
And with the tight ends, I mean, that's why this is class is interesting.
And Okonkwo.
Yep.
In
UCLA.
In the Croatian
sensation. Don't forget Grant Calcaterra. Came out of retirement
Yeah.
Walked on SMU, academic All-American, boom, runs a 4.6. He ran a faster time than David Bell, receiver out of Purdue.
Yeah,
and that's my thing. If the Raiders are going to talk about deep threats, then just draft fast guys who you know. Like, if I'm drafting Austin, slot receivers are king in the NFL nowadays.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a dude who runs a 4.32. Your nickel can't cover him. Your safety can't cover him. Your linebacker can't cover him. So I'm going to let him run the routes that Renfro was running and let him run after the catch. And then I'm going to send Renfro downfield where he can maybe get 15 yards a catch, even though we know he's not a 15 yards a catch kind of guy. You got to open up your offense. So why not, like Khalil Shakur out of Boise State ran a 4.35 his first attempt.
That's a good time for him. I didn't think he was that fast.
4.35 and a 4.4. I mean, the official times are a little bit different, and Olave's not lasting after that 4.26, which became a 4.39. Tyrell Thornton, the Baylor receiver, he ran a 4.21, but they changed it to a 4.28. Like, a lot of these guys are going to get drafted higher because now we know they're fat. We know they can catch the ball. We know they're good in certain systems. But the Raiders can't keep complaining about receiver if you're not drafting guys who will spread the field, which will make your offense more of a vertical threat. That's the one thing I will shoot Carl Bell for.
Okay. Oh, shit. I can't believe I didn't even realize I had this shit. Ooh. Sir, ladies and gentlemen, wow. I can't believe I had this whole fucking time.
Yeah, all right, the build-up's killing us, bro.
Come on, I just need this upload to go right.
This is just like on Unfiltered Truth when you're like, hold on, the picture is coming. It's coming. Just give me a second. And then the Derek Carr promo. I promise. I promise you.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Remember those dumbass commercials he shot?
A question real quick.
McDaniels
McDaniels was with the Patriots back in 2016, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Was that the year he went back?
He definitely wasn't a coach.
Hold on. Shit. I gotta check. I really gotta check now. I'm about to lose my fucking mind. 2016. Yes. I will message you guys. I'm not gonna say this out in public.
That's when you know Phil got some shit.
He got the down to 3 fucking drop somewhere.
He got a fucking stem player.
He got the Chronic 2 released.
He got Detox.
He got Detox a deluxe edition.
And the B-side.
Yep.
When I text message you, you just go and be shocked. Look at your phone.
Oh my God.
Let me see.
Read that, but not out loud. Wow, sir. That is a lot. So are you saying there's a good chance multiple receivers are going to be taken by the Raiders?
I got a lot of looky to do right now.
Because if we're looking at that receiver group, there's only 3 guys coming back, right?
Zay Jones could possibly come back and take less money. He wants to come back from what I'm hearing. He wants to come back. And I don't have a problem with him coming back either.
Me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't. I like how
he plays hard on special teams.
Edgar Bennett, he
plays different spots.
He
came on stronger.
He was willing to block.
Carr loves him.
Yeah, I think Edgar Bennett loves him a lot. He said, What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? When you can see a guy that's willing to redeem himself, I mean, everybody looked at him as a bust. Everybody looked at this trade as bad. But at the end of the day, when things finally came together and you got rid of Gruden and he wasn't in the equation, Zay Jones looked like a solid wide receiver.
Yeah, he did, especially at the end of the season.
And that's what I'm saying. And I really go back and I think about some things. Some of these guys that we got rid of, I think that was the worst fucking thing that we did on.
Well, like Cordero, we could have given him another year or two.
I mean, shit, you saw what he did in Atlanta.
Yeah, even Chicago, he helped them out scoring. And we didn't have no playmakers. So we definitely could have used that.
I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be shocked. I think we would try to grab him. You can do something with him. Have him run the ball out the backfield.
Do you think Kenyon Drake is still in the future plans?
I think he's safe. I think due to how some of the contracts are looking so far, I don't think he's going to be in the equation. It's a handful of guys that won't be in the equation.
It's just a matter of if they can't flip him for draft capital or they got to hold him until after June.
It's due to the a lot of it's really due to how these contracts look. If you go through, look at like, oh yeah, they got the void year here, you got a void year there, you got a void year, or spread the contract, do this and this. You royally fucked yourself. And
well, they were like third in dead money last year. They had like over 20 mil or something.
And it didn't help with the whole situation with Ruggs and Damon Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Commando. So it just did not help. Now, the one thing I'm definitely going to say here is this. Defensively, just to free up some more cap space, it's a possibility you might cut somebody that shouldn't be cut.
I'll tell you someone who should be cut. The other defensive end, second string defensive end. Carl Skeet. Well, his contract is kind of fucked too, so he might be safe just cause off that.
They might just go on and cut him.
I don't know, man. I would hope we could at least get a 7-round pick.
I just don't see. You look at this offense. Look at the free agents. Let's say you have Zay Jones.
How about one of the Pats DBs?
J.C. Jackson?
J.C. Jackson, Gilmore.
You might. I wouldn't even say Pats DBs. You might actually be looking at more of a Giants DBs. Bradbury.
Dory, maybe? No.
Nah, Dory's under contract. I like him. He balled last year. He had his best year.
I just know when it comes to these receivers, from what I saw today in this offense, all you have is Hunter Renfrow, Waller at tight end, Foster Moreau is a solid backup tight end, Brian Edwards, I guess, and Zay Jones. That's three certains and a possible. That's not enough. Nobody's just scared of that lineup. You're not winning a Super Bowl with that lineup. So I think they have to go two receivers and a running back in this draft. I think this draft should probably be mostly offense and one defensive starter.
Well, there's no good nose tackles in free agency. They need a nose, especially if they're going to run more.
Fuck that. Let Clelin Ferrell play nose. Let him earn his money.
And they probably need another safety, but I've been saying that for literally longer than I've been born. So there's that. Corners still messed up. That's the thing. I mean, it's hard to really say what they're going to do in the draft until we see what they're able to get in free agency, because they're going to need to get at least one or two starters with whatever money they can scrounge up.
I'd rather have rookie receivers than have to pay top dollar or overpay for Allen Robinson.
Oh,
I'd rather have Greg Pickens.
Yeah,
Ran a 4.4.
You'll be able to get a receiver.
You don't know that.
You'll be able to get a lower tier receiver on a bargain.
Not the one you want though. They're going to be a run on receivers, dude. There's at least 15 receivers who are going.
Well, Goodwin's going to get big money. He's probably going to get a tag. Adams is probably going to get a tag. Mike Williams will probably not get a tag, but he'll probably get a shit ton of money from somewhere dumb. And then what? Then it's just kind of Christian Kirk. You gonna give him big money? That's what reports saying, but I'm not giving him 15, 20 mil.
He never had 1,000 yards.
The Dolphins might. The Jaguars might. Who knows?
DJ Chalk is coming off a torn ACL.
Yeah, so I mean, you could get him for a good price.
Yeah, I mean DJ Chark, that would be a good pickup. I'm sorry that I'm looking sidetracked and I'm going through what I just sent you guys, and
That's amazing.
woo, I got my hands in the cookie jar. But oh shit! You know what I just realized?
You know me, I wouldn't mind Sammy Watkins, but he's kind of washed.
Christian Watson, they said he ran a 4.36. They updated.
I go with Christian Watson if I need to draft another wide receiver.
Bo Melton out of Rutgers ran a 4.34. Danny Gray ran a 4.33. Velus Jones, they updated it. He ran a 4.31.
Oh, really?
Yep. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
So I'm saying, like,
there's good talent in this receiving group. I think people are really doubting this quarterback class a lot. I mean, you got little fingers, and then what's kid from Western Kentucky?
Bailey Zapp. Yeah, no, thank you.
Bailey Zapp sound like a damn
An 80s cover band.
He sound like an 80s rock singer, or it sounds like it just sounds like a in the cut restaurant.
Okay.
They sell chicken.
Jerk chicken. But
nah, Cajun.
You're right. They got a picture of Coach O on the wall for some reason.
Gumbo. But the one thing, see, look, there's a lot of things we're gonna have to really tackle. I mean, it's not bad. I say for starters, yeah, like Pete said, we got to look for a D tackle, and it's not that many that's in free agency unless you're getting a guy like Calais Campbell. That's a big body right there. I know, yeah, he's up in age, but you can.
But he's not a nose.
I mean, you did pick up Andrew Billings, so that's a plus. But I think you bring back Solomon Thomas and you do draft one of these guys. Like I said, you get kid from
Eric Johnson, Missouri State,
or you get Otito Ogbonye from UCLA. Going to bring him in because he's got speed inside and he can stop the run. But everybody's like, get Davis from Georgia. I'm like, look, Jolly Green Giant, man, can stop everything, but how many downs? Can he do it for all three downs?
It's hard to be that big.
He's an easy target.
Because I'm going to tell you this shit.
Like, even with Danny Shelton, like, you can go down the list. Terrence Cody, there's a bunch of them. You can go down the list. Vita Vea is like really the only one that really kind of panned out.
He's an anomaly, and he played running back in high school,
which was ridiculous.
He was running away from people in high school at 340.
The other thing is this: Damn it, Vada. Get your big ass from behind me. Make your ass run them damn hills over here right now. Who's that? Shit, I say his name.
Bruce Arians.
Yeah, Bruce Arians. That motherfucker. He had me laughing at the Super Bowl, bro. He said, "Damn it, Vada, you got me. What? Get the fuck away from me. Damn it, I'm drunk." But Vita, after he had that injury, he had to drop weight too. But that was one of the things. That was the problem with him coming out, out of the combine and coming in the draft year. He came out. He had to get some weight off from him, and he got the weight off from him. They did it right, and you see how valuable he is. How they used him inside. You see how they kicked him out outside. That was the one thing I fucking pointed out in that damn Super Bowl. And them fucking them pressers. They were looking at me like, "Look, I need you to shut the fuck up, cause you're gonna give away our game plan, bro." And
Sue though too.
It was the game plan. I was
Sue
like,
though too. Sue was big in that game too.
Yeah, he was big.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you this. Sue wasn't playing on that outside. Vita Vea playing on the outside. Because I was like, if you kick a D tackle on that outside against them tackles, all hell's going to break loose. That's all you got to do. I was like, Vea's got to be the one. They're like, he's not going to do it. What the fuck happened? Ate them alive.
But yeah, to wrap things up, man, because we know it's late on your end. We thank you for staying up this late.
Man, I'm good. Look, bro, I'm good. Look, I'm off tomorrow. Shit.
That's a win.
Shit, I'm not.
I just want to leave you with something, and then Pete can say whatever he wants. This is a quote on what Daniel Falele enjoys about football. I love getting pancakes and making someone's day worse. And it was a tweet that was retweeted and hearted by PFF_college. That's what Daniel Falele said. 6'9", 387.
I thought he was 370.
Fluctuated. He's probably around like 370 right now. But at one point he got down from like 420 or something to like almost 360. He was like a good 375, 380.
Honestly, PFF was fine until Collinsworth got into the bag. And that's when they started getting culture vulture-y. Because that's when they started just leaning on it for everything. PFF says this, PFF ranking here, PFF there, PFF there. It was like, it was fine when it was just another little thing that you could use.
Yeah, that was the time I could deal with PFF, and then all of a sudden they just get these weirdos that think they know everything. They're like, wow.
Yeah, because that's Collinsworth. That's the Collinsworth. That's even how he is on TV.
Yeah, and that's why nobody can stand him. That's why he's a sustainable receiver. God dang.
All right, Phil. Well, thanks so much for hopping on with us. We're going to wrap it up. We appreciate you as always, man, bringing great Raider stuff. Great tangents.
Thursday nights and causing violence and chaos and triggering people's emotions. I appreciate doing that.
Pay your phone bill. That's the moral of today.
Moral of the story is pay your damn phone bill, you guys. You don't like hearing Verizon drop the Verizon Wireless. This number cannot be completed.
This number is outside of your call radius.
Yo,
can you hear me now?
I will drop you. I will drop you this gift. 3 things. 1, we will most likely get a veteran wide receiver, 100% wholeheartedly get a veteran wide receiver. The second thing is this. Expect to see. And Kenneth is not going to like this. you will see a certain person on that right side of the field. It's an 85% chance right now. That's why I kept on looking at my phone.
Not 78%?
It's 85 on the levels of being a habitual fat person.
Damn. Do perpetuity? Fuck.
I told you. Better have that vegan buffet ready for his ass.
Bro, that's a lot of cauliflower. That's a lot of cauliflower.
You know what's funny, bro? This man looked hella skinny doing that all season workout, and then he just went like. That's how I call him, bro. Bro, he's the variant Majin Buu.
Are all fat people just variants of each other?
No, bro.
I'd rather have.
No. Boo was fat as fuck, and then Boo got skinny.
So he did crack.
You had diabetes Boo.
Skinny Boo was on.
You had anorexia Boo, and then you had
Euphoria Boo. That's Euphoria Boo.
And I'll leave you with this.
Rue's definitely human trafficked, right? She's definitely going to be dead next season in 2 years.
She's not even coming back, bro. She's the only one who got a resolution.
She really didn't.
Bruh.
Yeah, she did.
That money going somewhere.
Bruh, when you bring up Euphoria, I just think of God.
Tom Cable?
Tom Cable.
No, if I had
Tom Cable on a blind date? With an Eagles fan? Cable. Boombaye.
Hey, Kalichi Osemele was a better Raider than Trent Brown.
That's facts.
That's all I'm going to say.
Why did he fall off so hard is the question.
He got hurt. Knee and shoulder.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes? Damn.
6'8" playing guard.
No, you're 6'6". You're 6'5", 6'6".
I'm 6'6" playing guard, yeah. You got to look, bro. Like, it's just some people, their body. He went through a lot of wear and tear in Baltimore, and then
all he do was run the ball.
And then
when he
Mike Tice, a mob enforcer. He just like, hey yo,
online killer.
I'm just gonna have you fucking go through these guys, man. I need you to fucking kill them. I mean, like maul the bitch. I mean, fucking slit his throat when the ref ain't fucking looking at him, bro. That's what I fucking need you to do right now. Boom.
I coached Brian McKinney. Did you know that?
Huh?
He's like, I coached Brian McKinney and Steve Hutchinson. Did you know that? Actually, you didn't. Steve Hutchinson was a Hall of Famer before he got
I'm one of the only coaches to go 6-0 and not make the playoffs.
Bro, I mean, you work with fucking Steve Hutchinson, man. You know how he fucking is right there. Boom. So I need you
I didn't win a championship. I didn't win a championship with Randy Moss or Chris Carter.
And I had that was Danny Green.
Chris Carter.
But he had Michael Bennett, Randy Moss. He had enough.
He had
Culpepper.
Yeah, prime Randy.
When he was still rolling.
Bro, that was supposed to, some people say that should have been the greatest show on turf.
Having 11 rushing touchdowns, 800 yards rushing back then.
Shit, it wasn't man 2003. Ironically, when Marshall was on the cover.
You were all juiced up, bro. Like you had everybody, bro. You had like
tight ends, fullbacks.
They had a D. Okay.
Paul had a D. Yes, and they had a defense. And then you fucked it up.
Antoine Winfield, bro. Even Darren Sharper for a couple of years.
Who? No, I'm just playing.
Before the Saints years. Darren Sharper before the Saints years.
Come on, dog.
He was Euphoria in people.
I mean, this man was he was cross country with his shit, bro.
Cross country in the bathtub with it.
Dog, man, this man was just like, he was the motherfucker that you got ripped from the headlines on Special Victims Unit, bro.
They made an episode of After Your Ass.
That's bad, bro.
I don't want to ever be famous enough to like get an episode of SVU.
You don't be bad, bro.
I'm talking about secondary.
Being an interception leader and not being in the Hall of Fame.
I mean,
that's pretty bad.
What's worse is like Richard Sherman's going to get in the Hall of Fame before D'Angelo Hall, but we're just not going to like talk about it.
Who, D'Angelo?
D'Angelo Hall had like more picks than Deion, but not going to make the Hall of Fame. Make it make sense.
You know what? I had problems with D'Angelo. That's why.
Because of the Washington days, we know.
Not even that, bro. It just
that whole Raiders thing was ridiculous.
Oh,
I still loved him in Madden though. 84 catch. Shit.
Oh,
You're not throwing it to Nabi, so you got to throw it to him.
That was like the worst shit ever, bro. Like you thought that trade was going to go through.
Yeah. It should have worked.
All of a sudden,
I don't want to be here.
This shit, bro. You're like, what the fuck? He said, you know what, man? Fuck this shit. I gotta know the story. That's the one story I want to know. What the fuck happened?
We'll save that for Twitter Spaces.
I got to find the E Hollywood story on that shit. Same, I don't even want to know about Randy Moss, man.
That boat.
I don't even know. Fuck no, because Mike Tyson might come out of nowhere and fucking slit my throat, bro. I don't want that shit.
That and the Wizinator. I don't want to know about that or the Wizinator, which I think the Wizinator was Brad Childers.
You gotta remember, Mike Tyson was a Maryland alumni. I don't need that motherfucker pulling up on me.
Oh, he will pull up on you.
Bro,
what's that one dude's name? Jermichael or whatever the fuck that tackle's name was that he brought from Chicago that was terrible? Just something.
Jamarcus Webb?
Yeah.
Jamarcus
Web of Lies.
The Huddle? the Hurdle?
Jamarcus Webb.
The Hurdle?
Yes, and made something out of it.
Or was that Marshall Newhouse?
No, that was definitely Jamarcus Webb.
Same dude, sorry.
Nah, definitely
dude. Made something out of Jamarcus Webb, bro. He said, I'm going to make you into a man. You ain't going to fuck this up.
He made him into a respectable run blocker. He turned him into Langston Walker.
Wow. Hey, bro, he got that motherfucker a new contract, bro. Like, he made Jamarcus Webb out of something. Everybody thought Jamarcus Webb was a hot piece of garbage, running their mouth all over the web and shit. And then here comes Mike Tyson said, I'm going to make something out of you. And he did.
So Jamarcus Webb, Jamarcus Russell, Clelin Ferrell. Gotcha.
Nah, I take Jamarcus Webb off that. Because after he left from us, and when I think he went to Seattle, he actually still played solid.
Yeah, he did.
So I take him off that list.
So Clelin Ferrell, Jamarcus Russell, Fabian Washington.
Oh, bro, you know the story. Shit. The story about Jamarcus, bro.
Arnett. Actually, Arnett's above all.
No. You remember the story that we learned about in Mobile about Jamarcus?
His OG. Yeah.
Oh,
I can't even say that. Can we say that story?
I don't know. Can we?
I feel like we can. As long as we don't mention the person who told it to us.
I mean, yeah,
those grits were fire too.
Whew.
I fucked like 8 cups of those grits. Anyway, we gotta.
So I'm gonna tell you. I put it like this. Everybody, Jamarcus Russell, he did manage his money right.
We can't even say that shit on the air. Oh my god, we gonna get in trouble.
Hey, bro, we'll get a phone call.
I can't go back to Alabama.
They be like, "What the fuck are you talking, bro?"
Not even for media assistant reasons, as if I would, but still.
That was like an author. I think that was like an author record story. Like you just sit back, like
hear it.
Like you know how people be like, "Bitch, I got the tea."
That was a 12-pack of tea.
Bro, it was like, no. You got to bring out the Trulies, and you be like,
the Trulies! Ah! Yo, shout out to your socials, Phil. He said the fucking Trulies. I'm done. Shout out to socials, the podcast.
Hey, it's not even a podcast anymore, bro. It's a fucking NFL show now.
It's an experience.
Because now we are monetized up in this bitch.
Show them the money.
So I can't do that whip shit again. But hey, y'all find me on Twitter, Instagram, Phil Jones, NFL. If I'm gonna break some news when I really give a damn, I'm gonna break it to you. I'm not gonna feed you the I can confirm face ass shit. I'm gonna give you the fucking real deal shit. You join us on the fucking Unfiltered Truth. If you down for the truth, if you want the real news, come fuck with me and Phil Robinson. We're like Death Row Records without the killing, okay?
Hanging you out windows.
Hey, yeah. You
taking people's masters?
Hey, find us on YouTube, The Unfiltered Truth, with a P, not with an F. That bullshit. Unfiltered. You know, the name is Phil. Remember that shit.
There's two Phils. There's two Phils. They're both black.
I know, right? One tall, one short. You know,
one with locks. One is my variant.
That shit made me feel like the Wayne's entrance song.
We might be Nexus beings now that I think about it.
But
we're Phils. We're podcast hosts.
But we're not brothers. But we are.
You know that shit.
Give us a hug, bud.
Cut and print, beautiful guys. Dynamite.
That shit was fire, low key.
Bro, no.
Shout out to my wife and kids.
They were playing a Tribe Called Quest in the beginning. That was the joint.
Yeah.
That was the flow. That was the flow that you could fuck with. When you be waking up late at night and just say, I can't go back to sleep. Oh, the Wayans brothers are on. When you hear a Tribe Called Quest beat at night, it just flows. It's just at mellow. That it's nostalgic. You can't just say, oh yeah, you know, the following season's beat was better. No, it was that season's beat when you drop fucking electric relaxation. You enjoy that shit. But anywho, you guys definitely can catch us on the Unfiltered Truth After Dark on Saturday nights. We'll have liquor, talk shit, talk a lot of shit, and tell you some good fucking Raider news of what's going on around and what's going on in the league, and you know,
Trulies,
and some dark stories and some wild ass stories that has been hidden amongst others, and we give y'all the good shit. I mean, shit, I don't hold out. I don't. Ain't no cap. I don't do that shit. You ain't got time to be wasting motherfuckers fucking time with some bullshit story. Shit, fuck out of here. Here to give you the goddamn truth. Everybody talking about the fake news and shit. Well, motherfucker, I don't give you fake news, motherfucker. If you want to hear the goddamn news, motherfucker, I told you. Come to the fucking Unfiltered Truth. Subscribe to the Unfiltered Truth. Motherfucker, get in that fucking membership, okay? For a fucking Uncle Baby Billy two-step on your goddamn face.
We might just have to put this on our Patreon. Like, people should pay for this episode.
I mean, shit, man. This shit is gold, damn it.
We just started giving away gold to the street for free. But thank you, Phil. We love you. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Don't smoke none of that goat man. Stay away from that goat man wild pack.
Hey, look, man. Look. Goat man, look. That motherfucker be like, look, man, I ain't got time for your black ass, bro. I ain't got time for your black ass. I'm not, no.
Oh, and other breaking news that happened across the wire before the show. Kenny said he's bringing back the Jerry curl.
You waited the whole show just to say that.
Hold up.
Because my nephew look like DeBarge. My nephew looks like a DeBarge, so I'm gonna just grow my shit out.
No, he think he Jerome from Snowfall.
Exactly. He's an uncle now. He got Erotic City as his ringtone. This nasty motherfucker got Erotic City as his ringtone.
It's not my ringtone.
What else says 30-year-old single thirsty ass uncle than Erotic City as your ringtone?
What's better than single 30-year-old aunties?
All right, look, I'm gonna put it like this. Now I gotta Photoshop a fucking S curl Jerry curl.
Hey, just don't get my lineup wrong, okay? You see, I send you a picture of my
lineup, bro.
Don't fuck my lineup up. My lineup is legendary. I come from a long line of dudes with high sperm counts and great hairlines. Like, that's how it works in my family. My grandfather had 25 brothers and sisters. Do you understand that?
What kind of pull-out game was that?
None. It wasn't a game either. It was just pull. It was skeet shooting all day.
Bruh.
He said pull.
Pull. Great grandman, he gonna fuck you up when she hears this shit, bro.
Pull.
Your ancestors are gonna fuck you up, dog.
I got fucked up ankles. It's too late. Pull. And my nephew looked like a light skinned bard, so we gotta I'm gonna have him dress up. I'm gonna have him dress up for Prince. It's Halloween this year. He's 9 months now, but Halloween's coming.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be Morris Day, the person formerly known as Morris Day.
Hold up, was this your great granddaddy?
My grandfather, whose first cousin is Chuck Berry, he had 25 brothers and sisters.
You know they were out in the cotton field, bro. So
he from Louisiana. My grandma from Alabama.
Look, slavery was still going on early 1900. They was like, Master was like, God damn, you got all these goddamn kids now, shit.
All over the place.
Pick this goddamn cotton.
Why do you think he came out west? He came out west when he was like 15. He beat up a Klansman for killing his brother, Jesse James, in the bayou. And they shipped him out here like on some Underground Railroad type shit. Nobody in my family knows how he made it to California.
Shit. What was the only way of getting nigga out of there? Shit.
In the back of a trunk with some white people driving the car. That's a miracle I'm here. Shit.
Or you threw the motherfucker on that damn train. You knew where that train was going. You threw that motherfucker in the back.
Yep. Very back, because nobody goes to the little caboose. But yeah.
Speaking of Black history and shit,
every day is Black History Month.
God. You know what happened on the last week of Black History Month?
What's that?
Having a white person call you a thug and a nigga at the same time.
Wow.
Was Meek Mill playing?
No, and I'm wearing a suit and tie being called a thug nigga.
Yeah, man.
You know the one thing I said? I said, if you don't shut your fake ass Jack Harlow looking ass, old fake ass, who the fuck, Urban Meyer, fucking creeping on young girls looking ass up, I'll crush you with my goddamn wallet.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're definitely Nexus beings.
You know what's bad, bro?
In the same timeline.
You know what's bad? I threw $1 at him for pity.
Wow. This man is petty.
I said, give this to your ancestors.
Hey, before you go, could you just hit us with a good night, peasants, or good morning, peasants?
Bro, I really did hit I really hit like a good day, peasant.
I need it in the voice. Though. For the record.
Good morning, peasants. Good evening, peasants. Good night, you dumbass peasants.
Pull!
Bro, but it was so bad, bro. It was so bad because Officer Talcum X came over there, bro.
Oh, shocking.
And then he came shucking and driving. Now, granted, if I threw the $1 at his ass, you know my ass been in handcuffs.
That's solicitation.
I know, right? But I'm like, hey, motherfucker, don't I pay taxes? Pay taxes. You supposed to protect and serve and get rid of this rambunctious bullshit. And somebody was like, and he's like, yeah, he threw something at me. Bitch, I threw pity at you. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah, I ain't want to tweet that whole story out on fucking Twitter because I offend people apparently. So I didn't put that out there. But on this show, I can talk my shit. And yes, I fucking enjoy it. Now, the unfiltered truth, after all, I could really talk. I didn't want to talk about that Saturday. I was still pissed from that Friday afternoon.
Rightfully so.
And I was just like,
fuck them people.
I was like, man, no, this is supposed to be like the first night that we're like monetized and shit, think positive. Let's think positive. But now I can get this off my chest. Fuck that dry lip motherfucker and his old pasty ass, bitch ass. Oh, he was a whole bitch. Oh, non-play calling Urban Meyer looking ass motherfucker leaning over like he had fucking erectile dysfunction ass. Oh, fake ass. I'm Jack Harrell. Fucking think I could rap and shit faking ass motherfucker. Oh, fucking Donald Trump dick sucking ass with the orange fucking Chester Cheeto dust on his face ass. Shit. Man, I ain't never been that pissed in my life. I was like, it took.
Looking like a righteous rhinestone.
Bruh, it took the grace of God.
Looking like Ryan Seacrest with a Coogee sweater on.
Bruh, it took the grace of God.
Looking like
the grace of
white
God.
Justin Bieber.
Nah, bro.
Leave the fucked up white jokes to us. Just stick to the Valley Girl jokes. That's your lane. It's okay.
Well, you get basketball takes. Nobody asked for it.
That are accurate. Hey, man.
It took the grace of God for me slapping shit out of him.
Just
I wanted to whoop his ass, take my suit jacket off, whoop his ass, and probably.
You should have introduced him to that girl from Philly.
I got the perfect woman for you, matter of fact.
Here y'all go. You guys are both pieces of shit. Here you go.
I think she was the reason why my blood pressure rose up for a little bit. Like, it was just like, God help me. Please.
This is why Kobe and the Fresh Prince left.
Everything good in Philly leaves it because it can't thrive there.
Bro, it was just like,
Philly is that mom who deserves to be a single mother.
Bro, you know what's bad?
Wow. That's like deathly accurate.
Here, I make it even worse on the shit. She had that Fran Drescher voice.
Oh, God. Stop. Please stop.
Bruh.
Please stop.
Bruh.
I had to check my balls for a second. I was like, oh. I almost almost snapped out of existence just now. And Fran Drescher would be hot if she didn't talk.
She probably says all lives matter in a Randall Cunningham jersey.
She probably did brands like,
I will say this.
A Jerome Brown jersey.
No. I will give her plus. I will give her plus. She cuss a white person out in a heartbeat. They even look like they're about to say something racist.
Well, that's good. Philly did something good. Plus.
And she knew 50-50. So I did my part. She did her part. We good. As Derek Carr said, we good.
I promise you.
I guess, when he says we're good, we're not always good.
We're mid.
We weren't always really good in the end, but other things we were good on. But everything else, never thought sports could really fuck things up, bro. Now I know, like, damn, how bro, that's like being married to a Chiefs fan. God dang.
They never shut the fuck up and they're delusional.
Nah, bro.
Philly's been through it though. So
Jackson Mahomes said the media is ruining his life.
You know what's wild, bro? She might be the happiest person after that damn Super Bowl.
Probably.
She's probably a better person.
She's probably a better person.
On her, it probably left her. But I mean, I'm gonna just say this.
She got the Kundalini energy,
bro. Like, I mean, shit. I knew she ran the streets like the fucking Joker in Philly when they won the damn Super Bowl, bro. You know, them motherfuckers stole cop cars, and she's just like
the dude who ate horse shit.
That shit was wild.
He ate horse shit.
Oh yeah, like that, yeah.
Whew. All right.
I know the last thing I did hear about her, she climbed up one of the poles and then she fell off it.
So her and that Rams photographer both.
Was that a Henry Ruggs metaphor?
No, he's still running into the future. He's in that Michael Jordan Space Jam video. Time keep on slipping into the future. That's where Henry Ruggs is running.
No. See, the way you sound like this, you sound like what this sounds like is that shitty ass CW Flash. Oh. And we're just still running in the speed.
Hey, people love that show, man. But be careful.
Fuck. You know what? I'm pissed with this show, bro. It went completely south. What the fuck happened to Wally West? It's like they said this. they had this motherfucker going through antidepressants and shit. It's just like, yo, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, we should have been seeing more Wally West. Why are we just seeing? Well, we're gonna see a lot of Jesse Quick.
Because it's CW. It's meant for 15-year-olds.
Fuck that.
They've been the same since Supernatural left.
Bro, how
No, you just grew up from Supernatural. You were 15 when Supernatural was out.
Nobody said that to me until just now. It made perfect sense.
Bruh,
Just grew up,
like,
bro.
it's so bad. Like, I just look. They call it the Arrowverse.
Dog, there's some 17-year-olds that'll
They
fuck
fucked it
you
up.
up right now.
They will Euphoria.
No,
they will
Flash-
Euphoria on your
Flash
ass.
is fucking awesome.
People who listen who like the Arrowverse
I will fuck them up like Robert Pattinson did in the Batman. When that motherfucker popped up and said, "I'm vengeance."
I wonder if it's trash or not.
Boom.
I wonder if he was just seeing old girl's face, Kirsten Stewart from Twilight, every time he punched somebody.
I'm gonna tell you this. I will say this. I will give you guys this. He did a good fucking job as Batman.
So
I
this is
know
like a
it's hard to say.
Snyderverse prequel?
Huh?
This is like a Snyderverse prequel?
So is he better than Ben?
No, he's not.
Ooh.
Ben put out the blammy on niggas.
But remember,
Mind you, my guy.
nobody wanted Ben as Batman either. But he pulled it out.
I was cool with it. Pause.
When my guy did the review, because he was hating on fucking Patterson playing Batman, and his whole tune fucking changed. So if he's saying he's that fucking good at Batman, man,
I feel it.
I'm just gonna sit back because I have my ticket for tomorrow, and then I will be like, okay. He that kind of bad. He said, bro, he that kind of Batman. He's
millennial Batman.
Nah, bro, he not Generation Z Batman.
No, millennial. He's like 30-year-old Batman who will fuck you up.
He's our Batman. Where we're like,
he's our Batman.
Yeah,
he don't believe
he's
in first
basically
person.
beating the shit out of Generation Z motherfuckers running around in the streets of Gotham.
I feel it,
and he's dealing with like basically the psychopath millennial that didn't get any play in high school. And just ready to just say, fuck everybody, I'm going to kill you. He's probably like an engineer or some shit.
I was going to say a policeman.
Shit. So, yeah.
Degrassi. So, Degrassi criminal.
Yeah, he was probably Degrassi.
The bitch nigga who stabbed that dude in Degrassi.
Yeah.
He grew up to be that guy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, they're going to cut the power off on us. So,
I mean, they already took the goddamn phone. I'm calling the fucking number and shit like not twice.
Hello?
We got a new number. Oh, okay, cool. Call the new number.
New number didn't work?
nobody told us.
Right, it was like a longest. First off, it was a 1 minute pause, and then they came out and said,
Phil thought he was calling India about his car warranty.
This motherfucker out here calling the Ukraine post office.
He thought he was calling about his student loans.
He's like, hey, can I get a mega bus to the Ukraine?
Hey, you know what's wild, bro? My other job, I had got a job offer to be in Pakistan for 2 years. 2.
That's 6 figures for sure.
Bruh, and he upped it another 10 grand. I still turn that shit down. I'm not going to be in no Pakistan for 2 years, bruh. I can't do that shit. Yeah, if you're like in your 20s, you have no fucking life and shit, go on and do it. I have a life. Got family around me.
The streets need you. And there ain't no curry cauliflower out there.
And,
Trent Brown needs curry cauliflower.
And then who's gonna unleash the fucking air around here either too? So had to turn that down.
Telling us about those sundown towns and haunted places in the DMV.
Man, right? Oh, Look up Spring Grove.
I'm afraid to do that. I'm gonna do it during the daytime.
No. No, you look that shit up right now. What the fuck was that? Gobble, gobble, gobble? What the fuck?
I was drinking water and laughing at the same time.
Look at Spring Grove Hospital Center.
Oh, fuck.
I'm looking it up. Yeah.
I'm worried
Second
that shit
oldest
came up very quick.
continuously operating psychiatric hospital in the United States.
That's the one where you said you saw a black figure in the hallway and you said, nope, let me go back downstairs?
No. That was
I didn't even know they still have psychiatric facilities like that.
Bro, yeah, they do.
Yo,
They don't have them here.
No, they do.
Right,
They have them in Cali.
They don't.
I've been reading like that was somebody asked me.
here.
I got
prisons.
a job offer from them. For like this,
Nope.
like they wanted like a security specialist over there.
Jordan
good.
I
Peele.
was
Nope.
like, that's a no for me. I'm just looking at this shit. This whole place is rotting. What the fuck?
It's a
What
burial
the fuck?
ground.
No, I don't want to work here. No, this place looks terrifying. This looks like if I walk down the hallway, I don't know who's gonna get me first, the patient or the fucking demon that's been in the building for fucking 60 years.
That wants to get out, but is also trapped there.
Like, the motherfucker say, yo, the lunch special sucks here, bro. I'm coming with you.
It probably tastes like death.
Dog, like, and it's bad. Like, when you be reading reviews that, like, even, like, the therapists or, like, the psychiatrists, they be like, yo, like.
This shit sounds like a Netflix special.
Right, you know when the fucking psychiatrists and all of them saying, like, this fucking place is bad. This place is bad. Fucking, it was only one security guard who was like, oh, yeah, man, you know, they give you all the overtime you want. I'm like, no shit. Yeah, they give you overtime. You take all the shit you want. Everybody else is like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Like, this is like the IFC, like, midnight horror film that you find that is actually a good fucking gym and has you tripping balls in the middle of the night. No. You see, look, Pete's still looking at it. He's still looking at it.
Disturbing.
Gonna haunt you in your sleep.
Dog, I go through wormholes like this. Like, I'll keep going.
He will.
Bruh, look up Penhurst, bruh. That's when I really realized this shit was not a joke.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay the fuck out of the DMV.
No. Penhurst is in Philly.
Staying out of Philly too. I have no reason to go to Philly.
No, it's more PA. It's more PA. Not Philly, but it's more
The whole
PA.
state. I'm gonna just
Yo.
avoid it.
That one I can't find. It's easy.
Penhurst?
Yeah.
Here, I'll spell it for you.
Just text it to him.
Nah, I don't think.
He gonna be like,
Yeah, I see you in North Carolina. I don't see one in
PENNHURST.
okay. Yeah, I was spelling it wrong. There you go. Now I see it.
But all right, Phil, we appreciate you, man.
This shit was closed for 25 years. This shit just reopened?
You don't have Pete going in the car.
Why the fuck would they reopen it?
House on Haunted Hill type shit, bro.
Bro, it's
What the
now,
fuck?
It's now a school, bro.
It's a school? What the fuck? Yo. This is some wild shit. Might be our best episode ever.
We have a hospital like that out here too. Camarillo Asylum.
Nah, bro, you got
It's now the University of Channel Islands.
What the fuck? Seriously?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, if you go on the campus, there's still parts of it that are still like have like baby cribs and shit. That was like the biggest facility in California.
That's creepy as fuck.
Now check this out.
And then Reagan came and criminalized mental illness.
Okay, so look, near Fort Meade in Maryland, there was a ward. They kept this shit fucking hidden, bro. Nobody never knew about this shit. Fucking NSA took the fucking like property, but nobody goes on there. Not even NSA. They just be like, bruh, we ain't fucking with that shit either. I was like, hold the fuck up. Where the fuck this shit been? I've been like, you know how you like look up players like, okay, what's haunted in this area so I can stay the fuck away? But hold on, what? You zoom in, you look, it's like,
dog. I mean, the fact that they spent $18 million in the 1900s to develop it, and now it's just like nothing.
The Wi-Fi is haunted.
That tells you that shit is haunted.
The Wi-Fi is haunted, bro.
$18 million in 1900 is a lot, bro.
Bro, Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
That sounds scary as fuck already.
Fam. These motherfuckers be doing fucking like ghost hunts and they allow them to spend. Oh, hell no. Got me fucked up. Oh, West Virginia, no wonder. Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay away from that whole state.
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry, Randy.
That's
no offense.
That's a Eastern State Penitentiary. No, that was the night my friend, her sister was like, I can't date this guy anymore. Mind you, this motherfucker went in the fucking jail cell. He said, I'm not fucking scared of this fucking bullshit, piece of shit. Spit on the wall. I said, no, we can't take this motherfucker back.
He can't come to the house no more.
I was like, no. I said, you need, nope. I said, get the fuck away from me. I said, Spirit, I ain't do this shit. That was the white guy. Wasn't me. Get his ass. You know what's funny, bro? Well, no, it's not funny. It's kind of fucked up because she did eventually dump him. But she said, yeah, he started acting hella weird when we came back. I said, oop. Stay 5,000 feet, whatever the fuck you got to do, just stay the fuck away from him. Because that shit sound kind of creepy. I told you.
Bro, stop, man. You're giving me too much shit to fucking...
We're gonna have, how about this?
Wormhole into.
We're gonna hash this up on like a Twitter space on like a Sunday. Like I'm free man, Sunday. You down Sunday, Pete?
Spooky Sundays with Phil.
That's racist. First off.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I didn't realize.
I guess.
Spook. Think about it.
Okay, Clint.
All right. What's your creative name? Creative genius? Fuck.
Spectacular Stories.
That sounds even cornier.
I mean,
Spectacular Stories on PBS
are saved for Sundays.
On PBS,
Spectacular Stories are saved for Sundays,
featuring Arthur the fucking Aardvark.
No, Sass, bitch. By the way, Arthur is the shit. Rest in peace to that show.
They all got old as shit.
Yeah. Muffy definitely got ran through. DW is definitely a freak cop. She definitely be tying dudes up.
You nasty ridiculous. You definitely have watched the Arthur hentai, bro.
No, I haven't.
You are lying.
I definitely haven't.
You're lying.
All these shows are my age. Get the fuck out my face.
Dog. Why are you smiling there?
Because I knew you were going to say that. Making hentai jokes, you sick bastard.
Yo, what the fuck?
Wait, he Googled it. He Googled Arthur hentai. Google Rule 66.
No. I got like the weirdest follow from somebody, and I'm just like, no, I want no part of this.
They like Arthur. Memes.
No, bro, I want no part of this.
Oh, they like Derek Carr. They want Derek Carr and the Eagles.
No, no.
But all right, Phil, we appreciate you, man. This is fucking hilarious. We definitely got to get on Twitter Spaces and just talk some shit because this is just fantastic.
I'm blocking everybody that is weird as fuck and like keep following me and shit. I get some weird fucking follows, bro. Like it's.
Do you know who sent them? RC. RC and the dude whose name starts with the V.
PA that was on my flight that dressed up and looked like he's wearing like his wife's sweater.
God damn it.
And he's a so-called insider.
And on that note, Phil, before we all get in trouble.
It looks like he hasn't slept in weeks. He has like bags under his eyes. It's just like
looking like a Thriller extra.
Right, it looks like it's like he had wore Derek Carr's like old mascara.
He Buffalo Billed it? Ugh. But alright, Phil. We'll talk to you later. Oh shit. Unfiltered Truth. Make sure you follow him. If you don't follow him now, you're just a hater.
I mean, I always have haters. They hate me because they ain't me.
Exactly. Phil Jones, NFL. Salute, Phil. Have a good night.
Peace.
Hey, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh, wait.